Hey, it's Herb, and my case study is on Yellowstone National Park. And location of the park is in Wyoming and extends into Montana and Idaho. History of the park is the park goes back to more than 11,000 years ago. Many Native Americans used the park as hunting grounds and a place for transportation, and also for like their house. In 1872, the first Europeans descended upon the park, which became the first national park in the world. The size of the park is about 3,472 square miles. Natural resources of the park is the Old Faithful, Yellowstone, the hot springs, and valleys. The average elevation of Yellowstone is about 8,000 feet. The park animals are elk, bison, bighorn, sheep, grizzly bears, black bears, wolves, moose, coyotes, mountain lions, beavers, and eagles, and many, many more. Most of the park rests on a slumbering volcano that erupted about 1 million years ago, which now shows sign of activities. Environmentalists are concerned about the increasing number of visitors in the park, which seem to be a threat to the grizzly bear population and the nearby lands. 5% of Yellowstone surface area is water. There are 340 waterfalls in Yellowstone, plus 290 more that was recently found. There are 200 lakes in Yellowstone, and only 45 of them have fish in them. The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone is 20 miles long. There are two animals that are threatened in Yellowstone, which are the Canadian lynx and the grizzly bears. There's one endangered species, which is the gray wolf. 86% of the rocks in Yellowstone is volcanic. Fun fact: 90% of Yellowstone was buried under ice in the last ice age. The moose can keep its head on the water for 30 whole minutes, which is a long time. There are 40 species of mosquitoes and 80 species of bees living in Yellowstone, so be careful out there. The female grizzly bear gives birth once every 3 years. A black bear hearing is twice as sensitive as us humans, so they hear everything. The plants in Yellowstone are bitter roots, which is the state flower for Montana. Bitter roots is a source of food for Indians back in the day. There's a plant called the shooting star, which is characterized by a pinkish color on it, and it's about 1 inch. It's a 1.5 inch flower that dangles earthward, and it only blooms in June. It's commonly found near the water, the little lakes and stuff. There's another plant called the yellow monkey flower. The flower has a bright yellow paint on it. Well, not much of a paint, but a little color on it, with orange spots. It's found near the Yellowstone lakes also. There's a Colombian flower. It has a purple color onto it, and it's found near the banks of rivers, and it blooms in June to August, and it's also found near the Yellowstone lakes. And that is my presentation on my Yellowstone case study. Hope you like it.